My guide was right. The rain did bring out animals, but not the ones that she was expecting. Suddenly, millions of leeches came out of nowhere, and they were all headed in one direction, towards us. They were unstoppable. It was like space invaders. Eventually, they were going to get through to you. There was no question about it. It was only a matter of time. Once they got up over your shoes, they could bite through your socks without any trouble. And so we put on special leech socks that ran all the way up to our knees. But that only delayed the inevitable. As long as we were focused on the leeches, and that's the only thing we could focus on for the longest time, we had considerable difficulty finding any animals at all. We discovered that these forest leeches almost couldn't be killed by crushing them. As a matter of fact, we saw a car run over a leech 3 times and the leech was still alive. The best way to get rid of the leech really is probably to put salt on it. A little bit of salt goes a long way with a leech. As a matter of fact, we discovered after a little while, we made a pile of salted leeches, and the ants came and they discovered that they liked lightly salted leeches. If a leech bites you, you're not supposed to pull it off your body because you're in danger of leaving some parts of the leech behind, and that's something your doctor probably wouldn't like. Putting salt on the leech once it's attached to you is another thing that's not recommended because it makes the leech throw up its blood into your blood system. Instead, you're supposed to let the leech stay on till it falls off, but that's psychologically difficult. 2 weeks before we got here, there were a pair of breeding king cobras in the area, and the locals got a good look at them, but they weren't able to track them, so that they lost where the king cobras had gone. Nevertheless, the king cobra, the male king cobra, did leave some of his skin behind. In addition, one of my guides was able to get a few snapshots of the king cobras and also some video. The king cobras had set up in a burrow, and it was sort of a little wedding nest, if you will, and both of them go down into the burrow, and that's where all the action takes place, I assume. The result of that action should be that while we were there should have been a king cobra sitting on a nest, not too far away from us. We just didn't know exactly where. If you accidentally run into a king cobra, and I don't expect that you will, there is a standard defense for you to take. First of all, you take your your hat off or a shirt or something, and you slowly throw it to the ground and you back away. The snake will keep its attention on the piece of apparel that you've thrown to the ground.